Hi there everybody, I'm going to show you how I made this layout today using the May Clique Kits Carnival Kit. It features the Amy Tan Rise and Shine collection from American Crafts. So right here what I'm doing is I'm kind of placing down my pictures and some little cards and a doily because I knew that I wanted to paint the background. So right here I'm marking it with a pen real light, you can't see the marks, just so I know kind of what general area to keep the paint in. So I am going to paint on the background. I'm just going to paint it. It's not trying to be neat or anything like that. Just kind of spread it out, make sure it's covering the area I want it to cover, and then I set it aside to dry for a little while. So here it is, it's dry. I'm going to come back and I'm going to see, okay, how I want to put these items down on the paper. So I'm just trying to place them. I ripped off the little border just so it would wouldn't take up the whole page. I didn't want it on the whole page. I wanted some negative space on the layout. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out how I want to draw attention to this photo. You saw me grab some washi, some of the little washi strips, and I decided like, no, I don't want to do that because I had originally planned to do a whole bunch of washi around kind of like in lines to go around to draw attention to the photo, but I changed my mind on that and I decided that I was going to use some enamel dots instead. So I'm sticking everything down. And then I'm going to come back and I'm trying to eyeball where I want these little enamel dots to go. And I'm just going to keep them in a diagonal line, and I'm going to use a few from each side of each size. I'm not trying to make it perfect. I'm not measuring. I don't really actually care what size they were. I just didn't want the huge ones on this side of the paper. So I'm just putting all those down, and I'm going to come around on the other side. And I'm going to put them down on the bottom corner too. Then I decided the layout needed a little bit more. I wanted a little bit more attention drawn to the photo in the middle. So I knew that I wanted to add a little bit of contrast to it. So I decided to get some gold washi tape with the little polka dots on it. And I know I'm mixing gold and silver, but you know, I don't know, I'm just so not perfectionist when it comes to scrapbooking. I just kind of want to get it done. I kind of want to have fun. I don't want to be a perfectionist. I just want to kind of be messy and enjoy myself. So here I am, I'm just sticking it down under. I'm kind of placing it, just eyeballing it, not trying to match it all up on the, underneath the photos. So I got that down. Then I'm going to get a little sticker. I'm going to put that on there because I thought the Hello Sunshine fit the picture, because we went out to the lake for the first time this spring and it was actually pretty cold out, but we still had a really good time. Then for the title, what I did was I went and I cut it out on my silhouette. I used the font KG Eyes Wide Open, and then here I'm just dripping ink all over with a Mr. Huey. I'm just kind of trying to get some little ink drops down on there. And I'm almost out of it because I actually spilled it all over my table. Not on this layout, but on another one. So it's getting really hard to get little drips down. So then I just started like randomly hitting it onto the paper to kind of just give it some little messy look there. Just to try to tie in that black with the black on the card. Then I just took some scrap paper that I had that I thought would kind of match it a little bit with the yellows and the pinks. And I'm going to use those for my journaling strips. I don't need very many, because I'm not going to write a long, big journaling block. It's just going to be a quick little note about what happened that day. So right here, you can see that I have my journaling finished. And then I thought I was going to kind of put them on some washi just to set them apart from the background. So you can see that I'm gluing it onto the washi there just to make a little break from the page, the background page, to the journaling spot. So I'm going to kind of just alternate between the sides. So it's going to be on the right side, and then the next one it's going to be on the left side, and then the right side again, kind of just like that. And I decided it was easier to stick it onto the paper and glue it down on top rather than glue it on top first and then stick it down. And I was running out of washi, so I started cutting them smaller so that at least they would all be the same color and I wouldn't have to use another strip that didn't match. So I just kind of made it messy there. I'm going to put down the title. And then I decided to stamp the date on the top just so it's recorded. So here's a close-up of the layout. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.